name is Kanyu's Claire. A Teach for Uganda recruitment officer and a Teach for Uganda alumnus, Teach for Uganda fellowship alumnus. I'm so happy to be speaking to you, the university graduates, the leaders of tomorrow. And I'm here to tell you about Teach for Uganda and exactly what we do. Teach for Uganda is an organization that has been in existence for the last 5 years. Yes, it's a child-centered organization and it works to ensure there is quality, equity education in every community, because wherever you go, there is inequity. Teach for Uganda recruits and trains university graduates from all walks of life. I mean, from every profession, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a psychologist, it trains you and retools you, and then later places you in the underserved communities to teach and also to serve the communities. I want to start by talking about what a fellowship is. For example, what is a fellowship? When someone says what is a fellowship, what comes to your mind? A fellowship is a short-term, competitive, paid opportunity for you or for anyone to do something exceptional or something new. Yes, it's paid. I've said it's paid, it's competitive, it's paid. You do not get a salary, like something so big. I'm getting a very huge salary. No, you are supported, you are facilitated. You're given a stipend to go and try out something new in those communities. And a fellowship is also a way to a job entry. It's also a way to, career change. A fellowship cultivates new leaders and change makers. It also helps those that are, interested in making their self-made projects. So with all that, when you join a fellowship, your title is a fellow. And who is a fellow? A fellow is a change agent. A fellow is a change agent in communities, wherever you are. So while you're seated here, you could be a change agent wherever you are, because iniquity is everywhere. But when you are in the fellowship, it's something now much exceptional. Just like I say, it's an opportunity for you to try out something new or something exceptional, something you've never tried out. You could be a lawyer and you say, no, I can't try out that. But a fellowship gives you an opportunity to serve your community. It gives you an opportunity, to put your hands on some other things. Why should you, university graduates, care about the mission of Teach for Uganda? And the mission of Teach for Uganda is, creating a movement of leaders that are committed to, creating a movement of leaders that are committed to providing access to equitable quality education in low-income communities. It cares to nurture. The mission of Teach for Uganda is caring also to nurture. If I use the word caring, it's caring to nurture you as a young leader. So I want to agree with so many people here that many of us have come from low-served communities that lacked a lot of social amenities, and one of which is education. We went to poor schools that did not have good structures, schools that did not have enough teachers. We were in communities where we had less people to inspire us, to say, I look up to that person and I want to be like such a person. The same thing is happening in our communities today, and our young children, the generation and the leaders of tomorrow, are facing the same thing. So many of them are not making it to primary 7. So I believe you as a university graduate, you as a leader seated here today listening to me, if you care to join hands and go to communities, not necessarily your community where you were born, but whichever community you're placed in, to serve. One day, every child in Uganda can have an equitable quality education. Yes, I also want to say the fellowship has a number of benefits, but they're not actually limited to what I'm going to be telling you. It's because of time, I can't exhaust everything. One of the benefits of the fellowship is training. Yes, the fellowship trains you, the fellowship retools you, the fellowship gives you, it exposes you to a lot of things. The training you get is not tailored to one thing, that teaching. No, the fellowship is tailored to a lot of other things, all other walks of life, that later on you will emanate as a very good person or a good leader. The fellowship also has a lot of opportunities. Opportunities like, let's say, scholarships, opportunities like, winning grants. Yes, we've had fellows who have won grants, and we've had fellows who have gotten scholarships. For example, we have one that went for the Chevening, who won the Chevening scholarship. There is one who went to Georgetown University for a scholarship, who got a scholarship with Georgetown University, and so many others. So when you join the fellowship, it gives you a variety of opportunities that I cannot also finish up on here. Also, I want to say the fellowship is, it boosts your professional skills, and it's so much about you as an individual. It's not about also who else. So it looks at how best are you growing. How are you growing your professional skills? Where do you want to see yourself in this period of time? How do you want to see yourself there? What have you done to see yourself there? As you serve the communities, as you teach in classes in those underserved communities, remember it is still about you. How best are you growing in this path? It also equips you with practical skills. I want to call them practical skills, or hands-on skills, but they're practical skills. You're not going to build, you're not going to mold something, but by the mere fact you are in the community serving, it is exposing you to a lot of things. You are getting raw information, raw material, and you're dealing with situations and challenges heads on. You as a leader, you as a fellow, you as a change agent in that community. A fellowship also boosts your leadership skills. Yes. So as a leader, you need a number of skills: communication skills, interpersonal skills, problem-solving skills. What else? Identification of problems. A lot, mobilization skills, a lot of skills that you need. But if you're going to emanate into a very good leader, today as I speak to you, think about joining the fellowship. Yes. How can I forget to talk about how the fellowship boosts your career? No. So, if you are thinking of career growth, if you're thinking of career change, a fellowship is just a good deal. I want to say having a title as a fellow is just also prestige. It's prestigious to have such a title on your CV as a fellow. It actually opens much more doors for you, because you as a fellow, you've tested a lot of things. You've stood the test of time. You've done a lot of things. You have immersed yourself in communities to serve, and then you're serving, you're identifying problems, and you're providing solutions. You're not calling for government etuyambe, government etuyambe. Those are the kind of leaders we are looking up to. You are coming up with ideas that are not in communities and showing people that, wow, this is possible, we can do it. So also, that's why I say that being a fellow or having a title as a fellow, it's prestige. It's prestigious. Oh yes, so I want to say a fellowship can inspire you to achieve your goals in so many ways or different ways. Or even you can stand there and say, hey, Madam Claire, how is the fellowship going to help me achieve my goals? This is what I want to say. As a fellow, we talked about networking. We talked about our professional skills. We talked about a lot more other benefits of the fellowship. But this is what I want to say. If you're a lawyer or you're a doctor seated here, it's just a fellowship is just a boost for your career. I will say also. Because if you're a lawyer, one, you are an advocate. You advocate for social justice. You are in communities, you're looking at all the injustices in the communities. You are trying to provide solutions for all the injustices you see. You have networked with mind-like lawyers from US, except worldwide, and you're coming out with solutions. How best do you think that is? Where do you think it's taking you? It's taking you further and higher. It still helps you to achieve that goal of, you still pursue your career in a right way. I also want to say, if you're a doctor and you're here, still, doctors carry out a lot of outreaches in communities. It's just going to open your eyes. It's just going to create more opportunities for you, more networks for you to do the same. If one day you wake up and say, I want to put up a community hospital, you have the skills to write a winning proposal. You have the skills of mobilization, and the community hospital will easily come up. You're still serving your community. You're still pursuing your career. With all that, I want to say thank you so much.